Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Phoenix Lee. This is for the players. This is going to be a brand new thing that I'm going to be doing. And hopefully I'm not doing for very long actually, because it's going to be called Lessons I Don't Learn. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest here. I'm not the greatest player in the world. Everyone knows it. I'm not also the greatest deck builder in the world, and there's a lot of things I could always learn. And I see a lot of other players and go, there's a lot of things they could always learn as well. So hopefully through my failures, I can show you how not to game and how not to play. This is actually going to hit me quite hard because we all like to be good, we all like to win, and especially if I'm doing a channel for you guys, especially if I'm putting content out there, I really want it to be good, and I really like it to be good, worthwhile knowledge and worthwhile videos that you guys are watching, because otherwise, A, what's the point? B, you're not learning anything, and C, I'm just putting up stuff and looking like an absolute idiot. Although I frequently do look like an idiot, I do feel that it is better to improve and improve and play and play and play. And the more you play, the more you do well, the better a player you consistently get. So you're going to make mistakes all the time. That's the first thing. But it's been a long time and I never quite improve. And I think there's a couple of lessons that I've never quite picked up, and I think a few other people don't quite pick up that I think are very worthwhile. A little bit more about me quickly as well. Everyone knows I love playing control decks. I am a Johnny Spike. I love doing things that are very left center, building decks that aren't quite there, trying to see if something will work in a meta, trying to break the meta open and do something a little different. But I also like to win. So this is kind of more of a reminder to myself about how to be a little bit more competitive, but not only how to be a bit more competitive, how to just to remind myself and help guide other players who are quite so new at this, and let you guys know that, you know, I'm not putting up the best content in the world. And I'm only trying, and I'm only human, so correct me in my deck text, correct me in my videos, correct me in my gamings if I'm wrong, because all I want to do is improve, and I'm here to have fun, and I think you guys are too. Rule number one, I think, is read the card. Read the card. The amount of times I don't read the card and make an idiot out of myself. An orange Goku deck tech where I looked at Goku's level 2 and said, you know, you have to lower a level and get it to get the drill, which it actually is completely wrong. It says you may lower yourself down a level, and you may also get a drill from your discard pile out. So you can do one or both or none of them at the end of combat. And I didn't read that, and I was like, okay, you have to lower yourself to get a drill, and the amount of times I've been corrected on that is ridiculous, and it all comes down to me not reading the card and not making sense of it in the first place. So rule number one is always read the card, because you don't want to make a dick of myself like me and just say, you know, Goku can't do what he can do. Actually, another thing I didn't do with the cards is in my recent, my first gaming video for DBZ, I didn't read the Namekian Style Mastery, and I had a Dragon Ball in play and it kept getting captured back and forth, back and forth. He shouldn't have been allowed to do that, and I should have known that. Because that's part of the card effect as well, and it's, once again, I make myself look like an idiot on something that I'm trying to premiere and something I'm trying to promote. So honestly, I think I make some really stupid mistakes not by reading the card. So just read your card. Phoenix Lee, remember, read your goddamn card. Number two, I think, is learn the rules. Learn the rules. It comes out, like, I mean, like, we all know the basics of the games. We all know the basics of our rules. Like DBZ, we draw 3 cards. We place any non-combats, we enter combat, opponent draws 3 cards. We know all these basic rules, but then it's the little intricate ones like timing. It's the same as MTG, like, you know, you open a hand, you draw 7, you know, you play 1 land a turn, you have your mana, you cast your spells, you know, same deal with that. It comes down to timing. When can I play certain spells? What is the timing? What happens first? Who has priority? Little things like that are so important, so necessary for knowing when you can make a play, how you can make a play, holding your plays back to the last minute, and then being able to know what you can do, when you can do it, and when your opponent can and when your opponent can't. So you don't let them get away with things, and you don't let yourself do stupid things like raise your anger 3 levels for rejuvenating 3 on a Namekian Mastery when you should only be raising it 1 level. I mean, I did that a couple of times, and I think I got caught out for that, and it's just really stupid. Like, it's every time you shove, it's not every single shuffle or every single thing, it's every time you shuffle, every time you rejuvenate, you gain 1 anger. So rejuvenate 3 still nets you 1 anger. I was reading that completely wrong, but as well in the rules, you know, when, you know, what is the difference between play and placing something into play? With MTG, it's who has priority. When can I play spells? When's the last time I can do this? ultimately, knowing all the intricacies and all those little rules, it'll stop you from making really stupid gaming mistakes. It'll stop you from making yourself look stupid. It'll make you more competitive. It'll gain you a lot more respect in the community. And respect is something I'm still working on, I'm still building on. As I said, being a Johnny, it's really hard to get a deck tech out there that's rogue, that's actually really good, that beats Ginyu at the moment, especially in Magic the Gathering when all I want to play is control. Even Flock, who is the best control player in my opinion, in Kanzatake here, where control isn't a huge thing, he's still playing a control deck. And he does it really well. He took it to Pro Tour and he did really, really well with it. And then there's a player like me who is just going, let's build a Grixis, let's build an Esper. And honestly, just falling short because I don't know the intricacies of the cards, I don't know the intricacies of the deck, and ultimately I don't have much of a grasp on the rules as even Flock does. Knowing the rules of the game you are playing, especially if you are putting content out online, is just important, and I apologize for not always doing that, and I just feel such like an idiot sometimes when I don't even know the game I'm playing. So rule number 2, learn the rules. This kind of choked me up a bit actually. Not really comfortable with talking about this. That would be my first 2 rules. I'm sure I'll have plenty more of these videos to come on advice I don't take. And I hope that you guys do. At the end of the day, we're in this for fun. I hope you guys at least enjoy my videos, even if I'm not always accurate all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Really, really, really appreciate every little bit of support I get, because it makes me want to do this more. And I will improve as a player, I will improve as a filmmaker, and I will start putting up some stuff that really hopefully excites you guys, and hopefully you guys want to keep seeing. Just stick with me, bear with me, and let's build this community. For the players, I'm signing off.